Well, good day again, me fellow Golbos, and look what we've got here. Bit more Undead on High Elf action from the last division for week 2. Flip coin, check coin, keep coin. Wonderful, we're getting paid this week. And looking what we got here. Seems to be an awful lot of Undead teams in this NATTS there, doesn't there? Well, considering how much the casualties were last season, it's not surprised that the returning players are mostly all dead. Now, what excitement we got here? Well, he's got an apothecary, he might need that. And oh, look, +2 fame. Well, the fans are definitely cheering for the Undead team today. And we can all hear them cheering up nice and loudly. Erg, Olg, Egg. I've heard them even doing their chanting. Erg, Olg, Egg. Yeah. Boy, can you tell they're Undead fans. Well, let's see what fun excitement we've actually got here. The weather's actually very sunny. Well, that's going to slow down any kind of dream of a passing game. Oh, look. The zombies have decided there's some fresh meat and they decide to feast on the elven fans in the stands. There we go. With some quick punches being delivered as we speak. Oh, there's a 1 in 9. That was quick. Didn't need that reroll, did you, lad? And it looks like we're going to go along with a wee bit more push me, push you. As of right now, as far as I can tell, it looks like the real idea here is make good use of the werewolf to have him do most of the bloody work. Oh, look. Shambling zombies. Oh, that spoiled that great noble idea. Well, I'm going to introduce you my favourite friend, Mephist. He's had that one patched on from a Black Orc early on. Bit of a patchwork job, but you know what? What works, works. Ah, look, more shambling zombies. How can you tell the difference between the shambling zombies and a running elf? Oh, it's simple. The elf's in front of them. Right, let's actually try and get this damn ball, shall we? Well done. You're doing a much better job than the Amazon team did earlier this week. Yeah, marks it up just in case the High Elves decided to actually get tricky here. Oh, look, there's something unusual. An elf actually trying to hit something. Yeah, normally they end up using arrows all the time because, quite frankly, they have something else useless and skinny to actually do the hitting for them. Now, there's a solid hit there. Who knows? Maybe he's heard something about that complaint about elven wine being considered by the dwarves absolute swill. Now, there's a quick dodge away. Guess he wants to talk to old Mangy here. Oh, double skulls. I guess no one really wants rerolls. Well, that's going to make this a far more exciting game now, isn't it? Well, these couches aim to please. Not so sure who they're aiming to really please. Certainly not their wives, according to the last post on the bathroom wall. But they're trying to please something. Well, threw himself to the ground, hit a blade of grass, and that, of course, is more than enough to KO the poor bugger. Oh, elves, they're such fun, aren't they? Well, now the Undead have decided, since you've decided to, gainfully reduce your number of players here, let's actually bring the ball up here and maybe actually try and get a punch or two in here. Because you gotta admit, that was a bit of a gift handed to him by the High Elves. Certainly beats that, nice, thank you gift from the condom factory my sister got last week. A bit more. Well, he's got them surrounded. Of course, that's actually amazing considering, the somewhat good speed of High Elves. Of course, High Elves have the problems that they have one of the fastest catches in the game right up to the gutter runners, but unlike them, unfortunately, they don't have dodge. Oh, it's a solid blow, but he's still standing in one piece. And now he's just trying to tease the elf. There, push me, push you. He's got a break for it. He's deciding he's going to try and save the rest of his kindred. No, he actually stunned the thing. Well, he's decided, let's mark it up. Fire with another one. Now he's rewarded with that effort. He's rewarded with a good strong fist to the face. Just the way he likes it. And the Undead decided, well, thank you very much. Let's get rid of this little mine of annoyance. And get back to it. Undead team seems to enjoy more than death itself. Hitting elves. I don't understand why the dwarves and the orcs have basically made this a national pastime. That's a good solid hit from old Mangy himself here, but so far nothing seems to be really cracking through these claws. I guess he's discovering that, you know, the difference between elves and flowers is not exactly all flowers are pansies. Unfortunately, the High Elves have proven to be made of tougher stuff than some of these flowers. A bit more push me, push you. Now he's still trying to tempt the elves into a mistake here with a half cage. Oh, that was a good solid punch. Well, do the High Elf coach want to have some cheese with his whining about that one there? Well, my answer is, well, quite frankly, he should just write a poem about it. A bit more push me, push you going on here. And bravely, I got to admit, the High Elves are still trying to contain this problem with the ball here, but they seem to be running out of players to do it with. Well, he's rewarded for his efforts with a skull. And probably rewarded with an extra fist. Boy, I tell you, I've seen babies cry less than the elves when they get hit. But the Undead are going back to work here, going, well, can I get in another one? Well, Mangy here's trying to crack something here. Now he's finally hit something. And the crowd goes wild. Finally. What do you call a dead elf? Good riddance. Well, there's a useful apothecary, but that makes 3. On this particular drive. Let's see if he can make it 4. Oh, it's a solid punch. And right now, the Undead decide, you know what, they may actually want to play it safe, because, well, stubborn as he's hitting them here. High Elves aren't giving up. I'll give him credit to this coach. Despite the sheer punishment he's already taking, he's just still trying to get at this damn ball. Bit more push me, push you. And we're back to seeing if the High Elves can indeed actually contain this one. Optimistic, aren't you? Well, that didn't work. Ah, he makes a clever little dodge, he marks it up. How about you? And there's the solid skull to the face. You know, you might have wanted to go that one extra square, didn't you? Well, that was stunning, wasn't it? And here comes Mangy to see, can he make it too? No, not yet. I guess he's got a wee bit of a problem here. As we did interview poor Mangy here before the game, and he's explained to me, you know, he's more used to actually chasing down shape all the time. So here he is in this game, he had to chase down elves. The problem is the difference between the elves and the shape. Well, frankly, the elves give him indigestion. That's a good solid hit, and he's stunned. At this point here, the Undead decided, you know, we've got the one reroll. Maybe we can risk actually throwing a few blocks. Well, so much for that great idea. He doesn't have the reroll anymore. But it's a good hit. He's down. Oh, laying the boot in. treating him like a trampoline. Another solid punch in the back out here. Well, he's got that elf surrounded there. What are you going to do, laddie? Well, he's not quite giving up here. I do give full credit for that one here. He's going to try this again. I just thought he's actually going to try and deal with Mangy here. He's got the shove. Does he want to mark him up? Yes, he does. Well, fortunately all that blood is a wee bit slippery now, isn't it? And down he goes. He's gone down faster than my sister did last week on the coach. Well, the Undead now are going to make good use of the situation. Well, he got through, but it's only a stun. And what's he deciding to do? Well, he's thinking, stall us out a little bit here, because High Elf teams, if given at least 2 turns, are probably going to score with a quick potato play. So he's not turning this chance up to put a few more good hits in. Oh dear, 1 in 36. Down he goes. Well, that one's gifted out for the High Elves. They're not quite out of this one yet. Can I get this one? Of course Elf Agility doesn't work. What, you think AG4 can make a dodge? Wall-to-wall entertainment this game. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Now, figured out where your fist is. Mate chin. No, he's not taking any more chances this time. He's just going to put this one away. And it's a quick 1-0 for the good Duke of Norfolk. And the rest of his, blathering, slathering, and quite frankly, grunting crew. Well, let's put the High Elves down 2 players for the rest of this game here, and there's still a reserve sitting over here. They're going to see if they can hopefully get a riot here, or maybe, just maybe, even get a casualty in that actually sticks. Well, there's the kick. Well, there's insult to injury. Perfect defense. I guess, like typical Elves, they just sat there pondering history, and 3 years later, they actually realised they might actually need to move. It's worse than the High Elves actually trying to change a candle. Really only takes the one, but it takes them 3 years to ponder the whole great change in the first place. Well, now the power of AJ4. He actually does get a dodge to work for once. He must feel special. There's a quick punch. Next dodge. Nope, he's decided to actually get the ball here and go for the quick. He hopes. Easy completion. Pass the catch. There you go. Get your SPP while it's fresh. And another quick dodge away. There's another solid hit. Can he get through that armor? Of course not. It's an elf. You think elves actually know how to hit? Okay, gonna hit this Dark Elves, but that's different. Look at their melee too. You'd learn to hit too, wouldn't you? It's called foreplay. Finally, he's actually got something through, but it's only a stunning success. Just drop that one down for a while. Here comes the cheeky blitz. And it's a bit of push me, push you. But I will give credit too. It's a clever attempt of a play here to get rid of the ball handling. Well, welcome to the amazing halftime show. And he's actually got someone else back. I guess someone's decided, hey, look, this year, sunshine. Well, the rerolls are back, and we still have a full Undead team facing now only 10 High Elves. High Elves are definitely going to want to try and even this one up here. Now, in a perfect world, he definitely wants to get a quick score and then hopefully steal the ball back. Now there's the kick. Ah, free rerolls for everyone, and he even got the ball. Elves can catch. Quick strike, and he's down for a while. Let's try that again. Push might push you. And yep, he's decided he's going to go for the quick potential score here. Unfortunately, that's wasted a reroll on a 1 and 9. And yep, he's definitely forcing the players in. Looks like he's definitely considering the idea of maybe an early score and then seeing if he can recover the ball quick on possible mishandling by the Undead. Always very possible in this game when you haven't had a chance to buy sure hands. Well, there's a solid punch in the back, but it's just a push me, push you. And now it's time for the Undead to give them what for. It's usually the problem though with High Elf teams there. They're pretty damn out to get half the time. If you ask the Elves, they think they rule the Blood Bowl pitch. Which we all know, of course, isn't true, but, well, frankly, the High Elf team's just too arrogant to even notice that's not true. Well, sensibly here, the Undead team decided to mock things up here. And I'm even going to try and put a good in here. Let's see if I can thin out these catches. Well, his bells are rung. That removes one interesting problem. Well, he's got it mostly contained. And now what's he want to do here? Anything clever? Oh, well, he's got a threat in here. The Elves are going to have to keep this in mind. Well, this should make any quick passing play a lot trickier. Well, he's stunned. But now the High Elves are going to have to buy themselves a turn. Well, he gets away with his dodges. He's got his cage up. How about you, Sunshine? Really, you're going to help over here. Well, there's a quick solid punch. Anything exciting happening? And you fall down. Forgot about the stand firm, didn't you? Oh, I don't think he's cracking. And there's some pretty good nimble dodging there. And he's away. Well, Undead are back to this interesting posing problem. So, shuffling forward, he's going to try and lock this up one more time. Well, he's certainly got things contained here. Now he's decided he's going to go focusing here against the High Elf quarterback. And yes, he does know what the quarterback actually looks like. Unlike my sister, she just thinks that's a refund. Well, time to get busted into this cage here. What can you do to this poor lad? That's a solid chop, and he has the quarterback mocked up. Can we make it 2 in there? Yes, we can. Now, what are you going to do about this one? And he's decided to bring yet another play in here. Just to dissuade him any further from actions. Well, let's see how he thinks his way out of this one. That's a bit of push me, push you. And now he's going to actually try and free up a receiver to maybe get back to the slightly original plan. Well, that's done. Remark here. Where are you going? Well, maybe he shouldn't have cut the corner quite that tightly, but he gets away on the second E. One more? Do you want it? Of course you do. You know, you have pass, you have agility 4. You might have actually wanted to risk the throw from there. Instead, now you're down on the ground, and there you go. It's a free gift to the Undead. Can they actually recover this ball? Well, it's a solid hit. He's got players in position. Does he actually want this? Okay, how about you? Have a go. No, not really. Well, unfortunately, the Undead coach has decided to be a wee bit conservative at a strange time, considering he's got the player advantage. And he's deciding here to just mock the ball up. Now, against an agility 3 team, this is probably a good strategy. But let's be frank here, you're dealing with prancing elves. There might be one thing they can do right, and that's actually pick up a ball in tackle zones. Well, there's a good solid hit. He's stunned. 3 markups. Really, I think that's going to work. So I've been told long ago here, the best way to mark up a ball is, quite frankly, have possession of it. Well, it's his decision. He's the coach here. What could possibly go wrong? What's that? There's a list? Right here. And here it comes. Quick 2-die shove. He's got him. It's a good hit. Couldn't have asked for a better bounce indeed. And look, he can even pick it up with the poor shagger. He actually dropped the bloody thing. Does he got it? Easy peasy, and off he goes. At least as far as that. Where are you going, Sunshine? Well now, not exactly as planned for the Undead. Well, like I said, that's what happens when you don't risk trying to pick up the ball. Well, maybe he's going back to that tried and true punching. Let's see here. What exactly the inside of an elf looks like. Now, what's Mangy doing back here? I heard an owl. Push me, push you. And then runs into a solid block. Oh well, let's try that again. Well, he felt that one, but he's still going. Let's mark these 2 up. And he's got the solid hit. Ball's going free once again. Not exactly the best spot for it to bounce, but it's not exactly good for anybody. Oh, High Elf catches. It don't start with dodge. Well, you can take a nap for that little oversight. Oh dear. 1 in 36 and a 1 in 36, and he's even given an unfortunate KO. Like, and he's thinking, what were the odds of that one? Well, guess what? It's pretty darn high. As we all know, what are the odds? Well, it's 136, and then if another 136. Yes, that's definitely impressive. Unfortunately, he pays for that really bad luck. Oh, it's a strength, and he can't regenerate that one. Someone might be looking at early retirement. Well, AG4 finally actually comes through. And the Elves still haven't scored this one here, but let's face it, quite frankly, after, what would that be? A 1 in 1296. Very bad luck, unfortunately, for the Undead. Now I ended up managing to get that bloody ball back. Well, we could definitely see the Undead complaining that, well, they've been quite frankly robbed on this one. But he's going to try and get this one back. Meanwhile, behind the play, unfortunately, he's got 4 players tied up by just 3 elves. Well, that's not very good. And he's got a hit there from Mangy. There's a good plan. Let's try and mock him up. Blitzing on through. Where are you going to go today? And he's marked him all right. Over here, unfortunately, once again, he's rewarded with a fine and upstanding skull. Well, the High Elves should be able to clean this one up, simple enough. It looks like that's exactly what the plan is. And no, this time they're not going to take several years talking about it, they're just going to do it. Well, here they come, running around. Quick dodge out. Well, he's got what he needed. There he goes. Well, it looks like the High Elves have changed their plan. It looks like it's just going to be trying to tie this one up. Which, quite frankly, considering the unfortunate look the Undead ran into there, High Elves are lucky to be getting into a tie. Alright, Mangy, what have you got this time? Yeah, maybe his claws are all clogged up from the last one he ripped to pieces. Man, a good solid hit. Does he want to try risking shambling in for the markup? And he's decided to do it. Well, it might force a 1 and 6. Not a good solid hit. Anything exciting happening on that one? Well, bother, he's still breathing. Something's definitely defective with that elf. How about you? Still breathing as well. This is becoming a bit of a disappointment. How about you? Well, thank you. The crowds have got what they wanted. Good riddance. It's a dead elf. I think that's the biggest problem when you're playing against a undead team, if they've got that ability. Look, free recruitment. He's got another player. Well, he's not wasting any time after that one there. He's definitely putting that one in to tie the game up. Now, that's a pretty expensive butcher's bill for the High Elves there. And that does admittedly leave an interesting possibility of 2 turns. Can the Undead with 2 rerolls actually score this? Well, it's a pretty realistic idea. He's got someone with a spade. But, unfortunately, he seems to have lost some of his ball-handling capacity. How much as he'd like to put the white somewhere up front to actually do the proper hitting here, he has considered he needs someone here who might actually know what a ball is and how to pick it up. Oh dear, well, so much for that great idea. The Elves get a blitz out of this one. Well, fortunately, it looks like the Nuffle's decided, like the flag in golf, he's decided to even the bad luck up there and force the High Elves to actually trip on what should have been an easy pick-off. Well, now the Undead are going to take advantage of this one here. Here comes the optimistic move here to be the eligible receiver. Now a bit of shambling here, because now he's thinking, I've actually got to go get this thing. He figures he's got the 2 rerolls. He can afford to actually throw a few blocks in here. Try and give the fans what they want. Well, a bit more marking ups going into play here. And now he's decided maybe he ought to bring an extra player here. Mark him up. Now let's see if he can actually contain this ball. Well, unfortunately, he miscalculated his movement here. If he'd gone around the top, he would have actually had that ball. As the go for it roll actually would have been the pickup roll. Well, good warning here to the rest of your coaches here. The pathing currently in LE is once again a toss-up. Well, excitement. He does him a favour. He KOs himself. Boy, who knew Blades of Grass packed such a punch? Oh, wait, we're talking about elves. Never mind. And that might even open up some possibilities here. Do the Undead want to try this again? Well, he's got to free the werewolf up. Not exactly a perfect hit. So he's going to try further here with the blitz. He's got the hit. But now he still has a tricky dodge to deal with. Now this time he's got the ball. Go with you, lad. And here's the throw. Oh dear, that's not working. Let's try that again. No, of course not. What were we thinking? And well, sadly enough, that ends up in resounding 1-1 tie, and I do admit, it looks like the Undead got kind of robbed on that one there. Elf dickery at its best, unfortunately. Well, that finishes up week 2 there, my good ladies and gentlemen, and Gabos too. And hopefully Nuffle will bless your dice coming up in the next week. As let's see, if now with some skills earned on these teams, do things actually start shaking up more than my sister's bra at the latest dance. Take care, and Nuffle bless.